One day, a dreamy butterfly dancer starts fighting, seizes the moment with a flying kick, sending Chen Zhen reeling. But Chen Zhen swiftly counters with a Brazilian dance-like kick, leaving Jin sprawled on the ground. Chen Zhen never thought had become the laughingstock. He wasn't looking to play housekeeper, but Guanzi sacrificed so much for him he couldn't. He's responsible for her, as Golden Dance Hall rejects them. He can't pretend ending up on his knees. He kneels 3 times before Master Yuanji's memorial tablet, then leaves with Guanzi. Back then, seeing a Japanese romance faced disapproval, Chen Zhen, trying to take Guanzi to an inn, was labeled a traitor. Truly tragic. They had to flee the crowds and find a shabby little grass hut next to Master Hu's grave. It's like a modern Romeo and Juliet living in these wilds. Watching the rich girl Guanzi suffer here, Chen Zhen feels a mix of guilt and more. Subtitle: He longs to take her soaring to a place of happiness, yet it all turns out to be merely a dream. Couples are supposed to be from the same world, but Guanzi's from another culture. Blessings for true love seem so scarce here. After Chen Zhen's departure, the Golden Dance Hall's men panic. Jin vanishes post-defeat, and the Black Dragon Society issues a challenge. Their top fighter will challenge the master, but Chen Zhen's gone, Hotin's missing, Hall step up. Golden Dance Hall is in chaos, and Yuanji's real killer can't wait. One is his chef of many years. Subtitle: The Mastermind, Yuanji's disciple. The old man regrets, claiming he didn't know the poison's lethality. Seeing the old man change his mind, the disciple strangles him and hangs him to fake suicide. That night, a Green Dragon girl seeks Uncle Nong. Hotin stays in Green Dragon, memory lost. Concerned for his future, she asks Uncle Nong to take him away. Upon reaching Green Dragon, Hotin is drunk senseless. He abandons all pretense, drunkenly lamenting. He looks truly miserable. Whether it's anger at his own failures or the agony of responsibility is hard to tell. Once he sobers up, Hotin realizes the Golden Dance Hall is on shaky ground. He decides it's time to rise and not back down in front of the Japanese. This is about national pride. Uncle Nong redeems the girl from her plight. If he were able to set aside his prejudice against Guanzi, the Golden Dance Hall wouldn't have ended up in such a miserable situation. Martin starts training hard, even when sparring with the younger disciples. If he gets hit, he doesn't hold back. Clearly, he's changed a lot. Meanwhile, the Black Dragon Society's top fighter, Chen Yu, is brought to Shanghai by the Japanese military with orders to duel Hotin. Chen Yu wants to exchange martial arts instead of being a pawn for the military. He didn't come to Shanghai for that. He actually wants to challenge Chen Zhen, not Hotin. The next morning, he appears at Yuanji's grave. At this moment, Chen Zhen has already been waiting for a considerable length of time, and Guanzi naively assumes that he has come to visit her. Yet the two are about to have a life or death duel. Chen Zhen is desperate to start fighting, but Chen Yu gently reminds him, "Don't forget our opponent can move too." Once he gets into position, Chen Zhen charges in, ready to show off his skills. Chen Yu deliberately distracts Chen Zhen, then kicks while he's unprepared. Chen Yu truly showcases his karate skills, dazzling Chen Zhen, but Chen Zhen isn't about to back down, counter-attacking with his Brazilian dance kicks. He strikes rapidly, punches like lightning, completely spinning Chen Yu around. Next, he unleashes fierce Muay Thai elbow strikes, showcasing his profound martial arts knowledge. Truly impressive. Chen Yu was left utterly stunned, but he's no pushover either. He instantly mirrors Chen Zhen's moves. What a nimble guy. Realizing his opponent can mimic him, Chen Zhen can't help but chuckle. The clash grows more thrilling. Winning or losing no longer seems vital. The key is they've discovered a connection between dancers. Just then, Chen Yu gets dazzled, and Chen Zhen seizes the moment for a flying kick, leaving Chen Yu with no chance to counter. When Chen Zhen sees Chen Yu can't open his eyes, he stops his punches and pulls out a white handkerchief. On the other side, Chen Yu covers eyes with a black hanky. A real showdown begins. With their eyes being blindfolded, the two individuals can only depend on hearing, touch, and intuition for the fight. Chen Zhen uses the straw underfoot to outsmart Chen Yu into throwing punches. What a clever move. However, Chen Yu seizes Chen Zhen's arm and uses a mighty shoulder throw, but Chen Zhen is unyielding. countering with a lock technique that sends Yu flying. Seeing this move works, Yu decides to copy Chen using the environment to escape, but Chen gives him a shove and flips the situation. Next, the two engage in lock techniques. It's a back and forth until finally, Chen delivers a scissor kick. Subtitles. Unexpectedly, Yu firmly grabs hold of Chen neck, and the two of them engage in a fierce struggle against each other, with neither side willing to admit defeat. The crucial moment, Yu lets go first. What a finely tuned competition. The goal of martial arts is to push human potential to its limits. Reaching that level isn't easy. At that moment, Yu smiles. To be fair, they've already dueled, and it ended in a tie. But I don't represent all the Japanese. There are indeed many out there stronger than me. You are neither top Japanese fighter, but your martial arts don't solely rely on lethality. Before he leaves, Yu specifically warns Chen to watch out for the militarist Fujita, a solid tough cookie. Horton finds Chen. Turns out he's there to apologize, inviting Chen back to the Golden Vault and even bringing Guanzi along.